Yeah, it's your boy Z Money. Shawty Pay shit, man. Fuck with my dog, Big Moochie, and we just passed the progress report. Yeah.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lalaa Shepard. This is a new episode of Skipping Class, man, and I'm super, super honored, man. I got Z Money in the building. I got Big Moochie Grape in the building. And what's crazy, me and Moochie was supposed to do our interview today, and I was gonna give him his best interview ever, but we gonna get it soon.
What's so crazy is this though, like me, you know, this is my brother, and we just kicking. I had another interview today, and I just came from performing with my brother Lucky.
Okay.
I was supposed to bring me out, but I'm not had the interview. You know what I'm saying? So I just came from a show literally at the Masquerade, shit like that. At the
Masquerade.
Yeah,
Masquerade. Okay, word.
Yeah, and then I'm talking to him like, oh, I gotta go do this interview tonight, bro. The progress report. He like, man, that shit crazy, man. I'm getting tagged saying I got an interview, man. I don't even know I got an interview, man. He like, he's trying to hit that in your mouth. That shit funny as hell. It's a small world though.
Super small.
Shit crazy.
That just means we out working, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But now it's all good, Moochie. We gonna get it in. I appreciate you being here, and this shot, this is super dope. So, absolutely. And Z, man, I got so much respect for your grind. So just salute to you again, man, and thank you for being here, for real.
Sure.
So I wanted to ask you, man, if your life was a movie, what would it be called? Because, man, you got a hell of a story.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My life is I'm actually working on like I'm gonna do something like that. I'm coming out with a book and everything. But
nice.
If my life was a movie, my life would be called like, man, it gotta be some super hard shit, like nothing like no regular shit like none that paid in full. It gotta be something like you know, life of a. I mean, you know, it'd be like not life of a hustler, not because that's too simple, you know. Not life of a trapper, that's too simple.
It sounded like Amazon Prime right now.
Yeah, it's like, it's
but
like.
I fuck with Amazon Prime, no disrespect.
Yeah, it's like, no, for real though, like, it's just like, I mean, it's like, you know, when you come with somebody like me, it's like a winner, it's a winner aspect, so you gotta come like, the name got to be something so hard that it got to stick with you. You know what I'm saying? But simple but hard. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's gonna be a hard. I can't just say it off the tip of my tongue.
Nah, it's all good.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a hustler ability. It's ability to hustle. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And the motive of grind and waking up every morning and just hustling. Like, you know, like, and that's where I come from. That's my like a sister. That's what I'm born. That's what I'm raised. I'm around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hustlers and people that make money. So you know. And my life been so up and down that the movie got to be so real. It's gonna be so real, authentic that it's got to be like, you know, life of a, you know, like life of a person who, you know what I'm saying, life of a not life of a trap star, not life of a trapper, none of that shit. It got to be like the ability, like, you know what I'm saying, something that matches to a hustler though. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like. I gotta, like, that's a good one though. Now you just asked that question, I gotta come think of that because I always said I was gonna do a movie and write a book of my life and like how I came up and certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to name it Forever Paid because Forever Paid was my company. Forever Paid my label. So it's like, I ain't want to name it that. And it's like, I ain't want to, like, you know, I want to do like some state property shit. You know what I'm saying? But like in Chicago, on some Forever Paid shit, you know what I'm saying? But that movie shit definitely gonna be in the back of my mind all day though.
Goddamn right. Well, shit, maybe by the end of the interview, we might just figure out a title.
Oh man, for sure that.
Hell
I'm telling you, like I'm so much in my heart, like knowing that I'm gonna shoot a movie and write a book for certain things that I just can't wait. But you know, I'm still working, I'm still grinding, so it's like. Everything gonna come when it's supposed to come, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
but it's definitely coming though.
Goddamn right, we can't wait. We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
So tell me about, you know, coming up on the west side of Chicago, and just your elevation from a child to now being a young man.
Oh, you know, the west side of Chicago really, that's what made me a man. Being in the west side of Chicago on the streets, out hustling every day, you know, doing shit, growing up fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what made me a man. That's what taught me how to manage money. That's what taught me how to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I grew up, I'm from the west side, I'm from the slum, I'm from the hood, I'm from the slums, but I was raised, like I always lived like my father had a big ass house in the suburbs. But it's like, we had a house in the suburbs, but they ain't really mean shit because literally every day I'm on the west side. It's like, I don't even want to go home, to be real with you. I'm telling my father, like, man, I ain't coming home. The only reason if I'm coming home, if I'm bringing some of my boys with me. That's how I tell my father. Like, you can ask any one of my boys or anybody, you can ask my father, like, the only reason I used to come home is because I wanted to bring my boys with me. And it's like, that's what he did. That's what made me a man, really just stand with my boys. You know, we grew up fast. I got like brothers, my niggas, these ain't just some of my boys, these my brothers, these, you know what I'm saying, I done took losses with them, I done cried with them, I didn't hit licks with them, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, did my first whatever with them, you know what I'm saying, so it's like, they know shit that a lot of, you know what I'm saying, so that we all grew up together, and it's like, that's what made me a man, and it's like, really seeing what loyalty is, you know what I'm saying, really seeing what loyalty is, because just at a young age, like, going through so much, you know what I'm saying? Going through niggas crossing out, you know what I'm saying? You making a lot of money, doing all, you know, like, I was young with a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody gonna make mistakes when they young with a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I ain't gonna say like, you just gonna be a perfect young nigga, just, oh man, doing this, stacking one, like you an old nigga just knowing, like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might get, like, and even, I had the guidance. I had people telling me, like, oh, Z, don't do this, don't do that, don't go this. But you know, as a young nigga, you so hard-headed, you gonna have, like, you gotta learn this shit on your own. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a nigga so much, they gonna either listen or they gonna learn on their own. That's what happened to me. So that's how I was going back and forth to jail. You know what I'm saying? I was going back and forth to jail, but God forbid that I never went to jail for the shit that I really, you know what I'm saying? So
Lessons.
it was like, I was going back and forth to jail because, like, I like cars. Like, I always have real expensive cars. You know what I'm saying? I was real young driving these really expensive cars through a neighborhood where, a poor neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Poor neighborhood where it's like, Section 8, it's not these, you know what I'm saying? It's like, police sees cars, they already know what's going on. And then the police know who I am. Like, they got our pictures in the police station, you know what I'm saying? They know who I am. They know, like, you know what I'm saying? They know I'm off North Avenue. So they know, like, oh, these the Flatboy slides, Mafia slides. You know what I'm saying? They know who he is, forever paid, like, they know. And then it's like, you know, that come with a lot of people talking, and people this and that and this. So it was like, man, it's just a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? But that's what really made me a man, though, the streets.
Respect.
The streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, the junkies, you know what I'm saying? Like, junkies might be drug addicts, but they can teach you a lot. Like, it might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a lot from people who did drugs. They just had a habit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, shit, I was around them so much that these became my friends, you know what I'm saying? These became my people these just ain't people who do drugs. These people who, like, really, like my people, I fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, that really learn you, you know what I'm saying, keep you humble, because you will hear how much money that they used to have. They'll tell you, like some of these junkies that's out here used to be millionaires, you know what I'm saying? They used to be millionaires. They'll tell you, like, and they got pictures, like, man, nephew, I used to have $1 million in my back seat running around, man, nephew, you know what I'm saying? And stain line, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, they working with this shit so much that they didn't get caught into, you know what I'm saying? So, you know I should be. That's what made me a man, just being humble, seeing so many different situations and knowing, like, all right, my father got a big house in the suburbs, knowing that my father always, you know, like my father was wealthy. My father was, you know what I'm saying, was a wealthy man. It's like, but he always told me like, this is my money. You gotta get your own money. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that always stuck to me when I was a shorty, like I used to always be like, man, Pop, you know what I'm saying? Why you going about this? Why you going, like, he was like, man, look, this is my money. Or then he asked me like, why you go about them dudes with money? I'm like, I can't, he like, man, Z, when you get your own money, I can't ask you nothing about it. He said, I ain't gonna ask you nothing about it. He said, but with my money, I'm gonna ask you why you about it. And that shit stuck with me forever when I was a shorty. So now I'm like, I know what I gotta do. I gotta get my own money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know I gotta do. So the feds came and hit our crib when I was a shorty. You know what I'm saying? They came, took all on the crib, hit all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, found millions of dollars, all type of shit. So it was like, my father went to jail. I moved to the Westside where I already was at. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just moved over there, like living there. Like I was living in the suburbs, but I was like, I never went home. So I still lived on the Westside, but it's just, I can go home to the suburbs if I wanted to. But now I can't. Now I'm permanently on the Westside. And so I moved in the house with my auntie, and it's like, you know, and that's when shit got real for me. That's when I had to really go into growing up. That's when I really had to really go out and hustle and stack my money. I just can't spend all my money on weed. I just can't do this. I'm hustling every day now. Everything I buy, like my father ain't here to buy my clothes no more. My father ain't do this, so it's like I grew up real fast. I dropped out of high school, 10th grade. My 10th grade, yeah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I went to 7 grammar schools, 4 high schools. I got kicked out of 6 grammar schools. Oh, I probably went to 8 grammar schools. I got kicked out of 7. I think I went to 8 grammar schools. I got kicked out of 7, and I went to 4 high schools. You know what I'm saying? And I got kicked out of every high school I went to.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But except one. It was a school called St. Patrick. I was playing basketball there. My father made me go there for like a punishment. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up liking it though. You know what I'm saying? It was like an all-boys school. I ended up going to basketball. I ended up liking this shit. And then I got kicked out for some stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ended up calling like a teacher, some stupid shit. But yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But I grew up fast, you feel me? Cause especially my father. My father never went to jail. I probably would have finished school, you feel me? Because I ain't had nobody to provide and to really do what it take, you know?
Respect. Talk finding music and using it as an outlet.
Say it again?
Talk finding music and using it as an outlet.
I mean, like, I got into, like, the music shit, like, I love music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wasn't exactly using it as an outlet. I wasn't using it, doing it for money. I wasn't doing it for this. I was doing it because I love it. I was doing it because I love how it sound and I love the music I can make. You know what I'm saying? I love my music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them dudes that'll ride around to my shit all day.
Damn
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I ride around to my shit all day. And I listen to the artists that I fuck with too. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ride around my shit all day. So it's like, I do this shit because I love it. And it's like, I used to record so much. I never used to put my songs out. I used to record every day though. I used to record every fucking day. I never used to put my songs out. My boy J Neal used to record me at that time. He used to be like, bro, when you gonna start dropping music? I'm like, man, I'm gonna start. I'm telling him like my plan and shit. He like, all right, bet. So he just started dropping shit for me. Like he made me up a SoundCloud and just started dropping shit. And then like my second song I ever dropped, shit took off. Made it to the radio. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's been going like everybody running around playing my shit. Everybody see me, man, Z Money. It's like I took off so fast from somebody that was in the street to a rapper. Like the transition happened so fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, I was in the studio rapping, then as soon as I started dropping music, it took off. Like because it was something that people never heard. It was like, I was really before my time. Like,
Sure.
If you go listen to all my music, I was making the music that people making right now, 2013. Like, I was before my, like, There's so many artists that I hear, and I be like, man, like, I know, like, I ain't one of them niggas be, man, bro, he still in my flow, he doing this. You know, I'm a gorilla and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that crying. You ain't gonna never hear me crying. That's one thing you ain't gonna hear about Z Money. You ain't gonna never hear me crying. You ain't gonna never hear me on the internet doing internet shit. that ain't what I do. I'm a real individual. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean what I say, and I am. You know what I'm saying? Like the things I rap about is things that, like, I'm not rapping about what nobody else eyes saw, what nobody else did. I'm not rapping about none of that shit. I'm rapping about the shit that I seen, shit that I did. You know?
Facts.
So it's like I can relate to a lot of motherfuckers that don't do that. I can relate to a lot of motherfuckers that you know, like a lot of people say, like, in this rap game so fake, this rap game so full. A lot of people say that it ain't the rap game. It's the people that's in it. It's the people that's leading it. It's the people it's certain people. You know what I'm saying? You might find, you know what I'm saying, like, it's plenty real niggas in the rap game, but it's like, them niggas that ain't chasing clout, them niggas that ain't chasing the shit, them niggas that's chilling, you know what I'm saying, out the way, ain't trying to do all that shit for the clout, and then the internet crying like little bitches, you know? So.
Right. Facts, man. So your second song really took off.
Yeah.
So when do you feel like everybody else started to take you serious outside of your hometown?
Shit, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. See, what's so crazy is this. Like, my second year I ever rapping, I performed in New York. I went to perform in New York and I packed it out. I was doing shows, it's like, I had fans, like, it's like they was taking me serious from out of state in the door as soon as they heard me. Like, Fake Shit Drive was a blog site in Chicago. It was like one of the biggest blog sites. And had a lot of people from everywhere looking at it. And I was all over that bitch because I was dropping every other week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do. When I drop music, I drop music. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wasn't really worried about when I took the little break off I took. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really worried. I knew the fans was mad, like, oh, when's the money gonna drop, man? But I ain't break a sweat, because I'm like, I know when I start back dropping, it's like, I ain't gonna stop, you know?
For sure. What's your relationship like with other Chicago artists?
I fuck with Chicago artists, you know? I fuck with a lot of Chicago artists. I feel like we got some of the hardest artists right now, but it's so much shit in the city, it's so much hatred in the city that's the reason why, like, a lot of artists ain't. But you know, it's love though. That's like Chicago artists, we fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just who you fuck with. You know, we bring the street shit into the rap though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about Chicago. See, we ain't like all the other cities that leave the street shit in the streets. We bring that shit into rap. You know what I'm saying? If we don't fuck with you, we don't fuck with you in the rap too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why it's as segregated it is in the rap. That's why it's like it is in the rap, because we bring the street shit into the rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's really, that's, you know, I don't follow the trends, but that's the trend right now, you know? So it's like, I don't really like, that ain't what I do, you know? It's like, I'm from the rack, I'm 100% from the rack, but I ain't making diss songs. I ain't making, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be, I ain't speaking no nigga name. I ain't doing this, but it's like, shit, if it's that, it's that. But if you're a goofy, I'm gonna leave that shit where it's at. But we see you and clap you. But if you're goofy, I ain't finna make you famous and make a song about you, you know, and do all this shit. Because that ain't really what I'm focused on. I'm focused on my music.
Damn right. Which music producer do you feel like pushes you the most creatively?
That's a good question. I love producers, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think I got like a different Z Money with every producer. That's why I love working with producers. Like I got, like, you know, everybody know the producers that I came up with. You know what I'm saying? Them my boys. You know, the DYs, the Sense Rolls. You know what I'm saying? Like our sound, our sound. We made that sound. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people on that, but it's like I got a lot of other producers, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my new producer, T-Mobile. He go fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I got a lot of producers like that bring it out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like that bring it's a lot of producers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother Mexico. He in Chicago. He from Chicago. He go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Pyrex go crazy.
Hell yeah.
Pyrex hard as fuck.
Chase the money.
Yeah, Chase for sure. My shout out to my little brother Parlay.
Oh, hell yeah, parlay crazy.
Yeah, man, cook an ounce, that shit. Parlay crazy, parlay go crazy. Like, you hear a lot of more from me and parlay coming. Like, yeah, my boy OG Luke, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of producers that can really bring it out of me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Sean Ferrari. He from Missouri, but Shawty go crazy. He do all like Chief Keef and them shit. He Shawty so hard, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I really, and that's what, like, I'm really flooding these people with crazy production right now. That's what I'm on.
Hell yeah.
Hendrix, oh yeah, Hendrix so hard. Hendrix, I signed Hendrix a while ago. Hendrix signed me, and then, you know, like, he's still my little brother, you know what I'm saying? We still like that. I still do crazy shit with him. He on the project. He made the #1 project song on the project, you know what I'm saying? He got a couple on 1 or 2. He made the intro bounce back. But Hendrix, like, me and him go fucking crazy together. And it's just like, you know, and then it's a lot of other producers that I probably can't even think a name on right now.
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? But I love working with producers, man, because that shit, they bring it up out. Without the producers, you ain't gonna get the crazy money, you know?
Respect. Now, that's one of the reasons why I fuck with you, though, because you always show love to the producers. And I respect that.
For sure.
Hell yeah, you got to. Now, I know Back to the Blender is the latest body of work since 3 years.
Since, yeah, two years, really, yeah, 2 years.
I got you. So what tape would you say is your most defined body of work so far, and why?
Okay, the first tape I ever dropped, I dropped 2 tapes. The first time I ever dropped music, or a tape, I dropped 2 tapes. I dropped Heron Music and I dropped Rich for Rap. Rich for Rap had 22 songs, Heron Music had 24 songs. I dropped them on the same day. My first mixtape I ever dropped made Rolling Stone's top 10 mixtapes of the year.
Crazy.
I was #9, Rich Homie Quan, Still Going In, was #10. Lil Durk was #8. Meek Mill was #7. You know what I'm saying? Chance the Rapper was #1 though. Migos was #3. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was something real big to make for an independent artist with no real push, no nothing. I dropped that tape by myself, like no PR, no nothing, no nothing, like literally. I dropped that tape and I made top 10 mixtapes of Rolling Stone.
Crazy.
And then not no little shit, Rolling Stones, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I was fully independent. So I was like, I've been meeting labels and shit. Like, me and Moochie was just talking earlier. I told Moochie, like, bro, to keep it real, I've been going crazy since I've been dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since I ever released music, it's like I've been going crazy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, meeting with different labels, just like, because, you know, it's times where I done had labels meetings. Like, I done flew to LA to have a label meeting. But I'm finna keep it real with you. I also flew to LA to take care of some business. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm in a meeting with like 180,000 cash in a book bag. So we in the meeting, we sitting in the meeting, we talking, and they say like, oh yeah, so we're gonna give you 50,000 up front, and we're gonna give you. So I'm like,
that ain't
I'm
shit.
like 50,000. So you know, I'm so humble that I ain't even thinking about showing them the money. But it's like like the guy said this, like I ain't even gonna say the label name because you know what I'm saying, but the guy said this from the label. He said, yeah, like he was like, this made me show the money. He was like, yeah, people be ungrateful with the, like, he was saying like people be ungrateful because when he saw when I got to the money part, how I looked at him, he was like, oh yeah, people be ungrateful. I'm like, man, ungrateful. I'm like, bro, I'm just saying, but like, I'm like, hold on, I ain't even gonna do the talking. And when he saw the money, he looked at me like, oh, Z-Money, I'm so sorry, Z-Money. Oh, Z-Money. Now it's like, I'm your best friend. Now it's like, I'm your best friend, so I could see I saw right through him, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what made me keep going harder, you know what I'm saying? To like, now, because I felt like I ain't get the respect as a rapper, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, now I show you the bread, like, you gonna respect me as a trapper. Like, of course I get the respect as a trapper, as but like, I'm talking about as a rapper. They ain't respect me as a rapper. That's why I instantly left out and went right to the studio. Like, I'm like, man, I'm finna make him respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I did. Like, ain't too many rappers from Chicago came out with no vouchers.
Facts.
I ain't no vouchers. Nobody. I ain't asked nobody to vouch for me. I ain't need nobody to vouch for me. You know what I'm talking about? I came out and I stood on everything I said. Cause you know, a lot of people with money start rapping. You know, I start rapping like young nigga that's really in the streets acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping, I'm putting up to the shows like how you see me in the videos. You know what I'm saying? 4-5 foreigns, 24 Giottos, Volanos, we putting up 50, 60 deep, Rollies, Ice Stone, 2012 though. Like we wearing Rollies, Cuban links, I'm talking about doing like way before our time, doing shit before, so it's like everything was authentic, you know? It's like we want, a lot of rappers really say certain shit, but it's like we really live their life, you know?
Damn right. Hell yeah. Man, I want you to talk about the Forever Paid movement, and I want you to talk about just formatting it and you know, creating an actual legit business.
Forever Paid.
Hell yeah.
I used to write that shit on my notebook when I was a shorty in school. On all my notebooks, I wrote Forever Paid on it, Forever Paid. In hallways, I wrote Forever Paid. Like, to be honest with you, we was already in like Forever Paid. Like, I never knew exactly what I was going to do because I never wanted to be a rapper. I never knew I was going to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be the most, like the biggest trapper. Like I always like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought I was wanting to be. I wanted to be the biggest trapper. Like seriously, like no plan. So like, I'm like, you know, and it's like, I know how to be there. I know how to go to jail. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, do real estate. That's what I was in before I was rapping. I was in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I just wrote Forever Paid on a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Forever Paid on a lot of shit. So, I never knew what it I just always loved it Forever Paid. You know what I'm saying? So when I started, like, I started rapping because of Miami and shit. I went to Miami. I seen Birdman and those shit. So when I came back from Miami, it's like, oh damn, I gotta start. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, Forever Paid. That's always forever. Instantly Forever Paid. So, and after that, it just took off. You know what I'm saying? Then I made a label, made my company. There's like, it's like we made, like, Forever Paid made a big impact in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? A big impact. Shout out to Young Trello. Rest in peace, Young Trello. He, my artist I signed. I signed Young Trello almost like a year ago. You know, when I signed Young Trello, it was like, you know, I ain't do like a contract with him because like, I was, you know, I'm like, if I rock with somebody, I rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
What's
I ain't wanna, like, I coulda like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I rock with you, I rock with you. I ain't wanna come off as like, oh, let's get into paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna come off as, you know, a nigga that, cause like, at the end of the day, I wanna see you win. You know what I'm saying? I really wanna see you win. I ain't doing this shit for nothing else, cause if it's about money, I can get my own money. I'm my own artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own artist. I'm Z Money, so I can go be my own artist and put and work and focus on myself and, you know what I'm saying, and do everything that I want to do. But it's like, Trail was a person that was my little bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ended up signing him, but it's like I signed him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, told him I signed, like, bro, you my, and make sure everything he needed, studio, make sure everything he needed. So it's like, he got killed. But it's like, that was Forever Paid. We made a big impact. You know what I'm saying? I still got artists. I got like 4 artists right now. And you know what I'm saying? I got Brick Fair, I got Bankroll, I got 100. You know what I'm saying? We still Young Boss. You know what I'm saying? We still Von J. You know what I'm saying? We still like working. You know what I'm saying? So Forever Paid is really gonna be like, to me, like, I'm gonna tell you like this, Forever Paid gonna be one of the biggest independent labels in Chicago that's ever done it. Like, it's gonna be like for artists that don't have to run to New York and LA and Atlanta to sign a deal. All that shit gonna be in Chicago.
Respect.
It's not, Chicago don't have that. Chicago don't have an independent label where, you know what I'm saying, where people can fuck with it and people go, and it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't here to take niggas' masters royalties, because like I said, I'm my own artist, I'm my own this, but it's like, I know how to do business. I'm a businessman, so you know what I'm saying, and an artist. So I'm gonna make sure that Forever Paid is business is ran the correct way. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no artist gonna be complaining, doing none of this shit, because I'm an artist myself and I know what to be right and what to be wrong, you know?
Damn right. Damn right.
Like, yeah.
I want you to speak on some ways and some tips in which, you know, people can stay independent and still do what they love.
It's like, to me, the independent shit, like, this shit fun, like, this shit fun because this shit fun because this shit fun because my fault, we doing.
Yeah, now y'all good. Y'all still ordering food?
Yeah, look, we on some fat shit right now. Hey, look,
It's all good.
the independent shit fun because, like, well, for me, because I like as I get off the mic, I think about how I want the video to get shot. I think about this. When I wake up in the morning, I would check all my emails. It's like I do shit, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the type of shit that I do. Even though I have a manager and shit, like, but before I had a manager, I was being a manager and an artist. Like this type of shit I do. So it's like when I got out of my deal, it was back to that. Even when I was in my deal, my labels be like, man, Z, you don't have to do that. You got us now. It's like I'm checking for shit. I'm watching numbers. I'm doing this. I'm doing
Goddamn
this
right.
as a CEO should. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I'm serious about my craft. I'm serious about what I do. So it's like, you know, it's like you just got to keep coming strong. You feel me?
Damn right. Damn right. Now, I first got hip to you when you signed with Gucci, because Gucci my favorite artist too.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to ask you, what's your favorite Gucci song?
You asked me what's my favorite Gucci song?
If you had to pick one of them joints, because there's so many.
I can't even pick one.
And I'm like you, I like all the old shit. That old shit, classic as fuck.
One, just if I had to pick one Gucci song.
That you could just ride to over and over and over.
I ain't gonna lie to you, shit, man. I'm trying to see. I got so many of them.
I get it.
Damn, I'm trying to see, man. I got so many of them, man.
Or, okay, do top three.
I'ma stunt this summer. I'ma pour me a cup and stunt, yeah.
Okay.
I'ma stunt this summer. That's my shit right there. But I always share my shit. But you can play, I'll play stunt back to back all day.
Damn right.
I'ma stunt this, cause it ain't just a song, it's like motivation. It's like every time I used to play that song, I used to just get in my mode and just want to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Just go hustling, just crazy, and just, like, you know, just give it to them, pop my shit.
Hell yeah. Describe the first time that you actually linked in person. What was that vibe like?
Yeah, a vibe that I'll never forget. Two trappers meeting each other, you know? It was like,
yeah.
It was like, it was a real moment. You know what I'm saying? A real moment that I don't even think he'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? Like we too much alike. You know what I'm saying? Me and Gucci too much alike. We like, it's crazy that I rode around to this nigga as a youngin', and then I get signed to him, and then I become like not just as artist, like I come like a real friend to him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that shit still fuck my head to this day. Like I said, like I'm forever 1017, because I appreciate him even giving me the opportunity even, you know what I'm saying? Like even, because if it wasn't 1017, I would have been on a partnership. I wasn't signing to nobody. Like that was what I was on. That's what I was standing on that, because I was independent for so, you know, I was content with being independent. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew how to work it. I knew how to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't need an advance. I ain't need a, you know what I'm saying? So I was content with independent because I knew how to be my own boss. I knew how to really stand on shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really begging for a label. Labels just was coming to me because they seen how I was working. And I, like, you know what I'm saying? I signed with Alamo because of Gucci. If it was never Gucci in there, it's like, I would never even did that. But it's like, Alamo, shout out to Alamo too for even, you know what I'm saying? It's my first label I ever signed with, I'll never forget them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Matt from Alamo, a crazy A&R, probably the best A&R in the fucking game, to be real with you. And that's facts. But yeah, it's, man, you know, like, it's like, I just know, like, it's like Z-Money, like, just an amount of time, everybody gonna be hooked, and it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like, I think I made the right moves, because independent for me is like the best thing for me, because I like to drop. Don't get me wrong, I might even do get in another situation, but it's gonna be like something like a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind doing what I gotta do as an artist to prove, because I told you I believe in my craft.
Damn
and
right.
I just feel like it's time to go 10 times harder and time to give them the real Z-Money. Because I don't like, all this shit is just the beginning. It's really some real, like, I'm ready for them to bring it to the world, you know?
So we can't wait.
Oh man, I can't wait.
So did you and Gucci ever talk about doing a full tape together? Could we ever expect one?
I mean, yeah, we definitely talked about it, and we definitely, I feel like, just like I said, me and Gucci, I was like, gonna work, like, I definitely feel like that's coming. You know, that's why I wanna feel like, I wanna continue to drop bombs and keep on coming harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And I know that taking me and Gucci definitely gonna ride, you know?
That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be real crazy.
Can't wait.
And I gotta have it produced by all hard producers. You know what I'm saying? The hardest producers, I gotta have the hardest producers, you feel me?
Hell yeah. Shit, during that time frame, I got a good relationship with Mal, Quill, Hoodrich Pablo Juan.
Mal, motherfucking, hey, shout out to Mal and Quill, man, them my fucking brothers, man. Hey, man, Mal out too right now.
Yes.
And Quill dropping shit right now, Quill going crazy, Quill, like, and Mal out.
Yeah, Mal got out maybe 2 months ago.
Like a month ago.
Last month, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know, have y'all ever, I know y'all got, individual songs, but did y'all ever have a studio session together? And if so,
we had me, Gucci, Pablo, Mal and Quill, we had,
Okay.
like, we used to record, like me and Gucci got plenty of songs together. Me and Gucci probably got over 5-7 songs together. But me and, we used to record, in each room. After you do a verse, if we done with your verse, you swap over. The verse, then you do a hook, and it was like, we used to rotate rooms. And then, me and Gucci used to record so much. Me and Gucci used to have 2 rooms. There's plenty of times where me and Gucci used to be in the studio, and me and Gucci used to be swapping rooms out, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth. Like when WAP say you finna do 10 songs, we finna do 10 songs. It's like one time we in Miami, we do 10 songs. He like, yeah, man. So I'm recording, he out there asleep on the couch. So I'm just knowing, I got a little lady waiting on me. I'm like, man, I'm texting her home. Cause I ain't finna let her come in the studio. I'm like, I got her waiting, hold on. So I get done recording. I'm like, all right, WAP, I'm finna grade him. I tap him WAP, I'm finna grade it, go WAP. He get up, he man, no, man, he finna work, man, come on, it's my time to work. I'm like, damn. I'm like, you just sleep, you feel me? So it was like, yeah, shout it. Yeah, bro, big bro always wanna work, man. Shit hard though.
That's hard.
Yeah, that shit too crazy.
That's hard. So what was your thoughts on the Gucci and the Jeezy Verzuz? Because I know you caught it, because any real Gucci fan had to watch that shit.
You asked me what's my thought on that.
You said don't?
You asking me what's my thought on that?
Yeah.
I'm a real, I'm with Gucci, just cause, I'm even before when I was signing Gucci, I'm with Gucci. I'm really with Gucci. That's my partner. I ain't going against him. You know what I'm saying? Shit. How I felt about it was shit, I'm with him. So it's I felt just how, man, I used to be a Jeezy fan growing up too.
For sure.
I used to definitely be a Jeezy fan, but it's when they started beefing, I had to pick sides. You can't play both sides.
Nah, facts.
You can't never play both sides, so I picked my side, and they know what I was going with, 1017. And it's and that was that. And it's Jeezy could have came harder, but I feel like Gucci shut him down, you know?
Gucci came with that shit right off the rip. He was not playing no games. Now talk about some of the pros and cons of being signed. And I know you said that you would maybe sign again, but talk about some of the pros and cons of that.
See, being signed, bro, it's ain't nothing wrong with being signed.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It just makes sure your situation is good. Ain't nothing wrong with being signed. Don't think there's nothing wrong with a deal. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have ability to do the shit that I'm doing. Wake up, check the email, stand on top of shit. Make sure I'm saying, do shit be your own CEO. Everybody don't get that drive. Some people just want to rap. Some people don't want to do all that extra shit. Some people just want to go to the studio, rap, and release songs. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I like to know certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's being pros and cons is really man, it's being an independent artist, you gotta work harder. You gotta work harder, as far as not just rapping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work harder as you know what I'm saying, everything, because you going against people who have labels, so you gotta work harder with you know what I'm saying, your image, the way you come off, everything have to be sharp. You can't play with nothing, because you going against people, you know what I'm saying? And it's that's how you should want to be. It's you got to check, make sure everything right, make sure all your business right. You know what I'm saying? That's what's coming from artists. You got to really work for that. And if people ain't really work for that, it's a label might be the best thing for you, which not be bad. You know what I'm saying? Labels not be bad, because labels make sure you got studio time, make sure your flights, make sure you do this. That's definitely a pro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's you know what I'm saying, just having marketing when you drop, you can have your stuff, a lot of people at places, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what come with having a label. That's them pros, you know what I'm saying? But like, when you're independent, you gotta, and if you independent, you come up with your own pocket, you gotta put your money to your PR. So you paying it out your own pocket, you gotta pay for your own videos, you gotta pay for your own studio time, you gotta do this. But it's like, you recoup all your money when you get to put it out. So it's like, and you don't get advances. So that's the difference from independence and being signed. When you release, you get advances. But it's like, it's different. So it's like, whatever fits you, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ready to put in that extra leg work and extra do that shit, independent, go independent. But if you feel like, all right, bet, I just want to rap and I just want to let them do that and I just want to do this, go with a deal, label, because it's like, nothing wrong with a label. It just makes sure your situation is a good situation.
You gotta make sense.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Talk moving safely as a public figure.
That's a big thing right now. And it's just knowing how to move. Can't be always want to be on the scene, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that come with, see, I'm from Chicago, so that was something that we take serious, knowing how to move and move sloppy and doing this. So it's like, but as a public figure, it's like, man, you should, like, you know, if you get to a point where you need security, ain't nothing wrong with security, you know what I'm saying? Because you can have 50, 20 guys with you that's got their gun, but what if they go left? Now you got to bun niggas out, doing all this when you can pay security, and this their job, this the shit that they do, you know what I'm saying? And they got to have your ass, so it's like, that's a serious thing, you feel me? But the main thing is knowing how to move, and don't always want to be on the scene, you feel me?
Damn right. Now, I know you got a good relationship with Key Glock and Moochie as well. So what was the first conversation like, you know, after we lost Young Dolph?
I mean, shit, it wasn't good for nobody. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that wasn't nothing that somebody planned, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dolph was big bro. Dolph was somebody who a lot of people looked up to. Even people that don't like him looked up to him.
Sure.
So it was like something that wasn't nobody planning. It's like, you know, nothing to really talk about, you know what I'm saying? We all knew what it was, and it was from there, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. What would you tell your younger self today?
Go hard. You know what I'm saying? Go hard. Fuck having fuck sleep, fuck all that, go hard, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck trusting these, you know what I'm saying, loose ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all this shit, go hard. You feel me? Fuck all everything, fuck the shit that it ain't bringing profit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go harder, like, that's the main thing, you feel me? Like, yeah, so we really, like, fix my credit earlier than, like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You know what I'm saying, buy more buildings, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, spent a lot of money on unnecessary ass shit. So it's like, but you know, them all lessons, you feel me? So it's like, you gotta learn from them, you don't learn from them, then they come mistakes, but those lessons, you know?
Damn right. Off the record, who would win a one-on-one basketball game between you and Durk?
I mean, me. For sure. I mean, Durk got a shot and shit. Durk do got a shot. Like, Durk can shoot better than me for sure.
Okay.
But I'm more of a aggressive and
Got you.
get into the whole type player.
Respect.
Yeah, Durk can shoot better than me for sure. I can't. I don't really shoot threes. Like, I shoot like mid-range.
In the paint.
Yeah, Durk be knocking out threes. Durk ass can shoot. I'm one of them. I'm like a Derrick Rose or LeBron type when I go to the hole. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big respect, man. So the name of our platform is called The Progress Report, and I just want to know, how have you progressed lately as a person?
I progressed a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I done progressed a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's how I thinking, you know what I'm saying? How I'm thinking, my music. I feel like I progressed a lot of my music just because I found my sound and found it, you know what I'm saying? Just super fucking hungry, you know? So it's like I'm progressing and just thinking, waking up every morning, you know, reading certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Reading, getting my brain right, getting everything right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just progressing in everything. It's like everything I do, I progress.
Hell yeah. So what's next? I know more visuals.
Oh man, it's a lot of Z Money on the way. It's a lot of Forever Pay on the way. It's a lot of like I just, honest with you, I was dropping something this Friday, but the cameraman, the video man said that he got to do some more editing so we can drop it to next Friday. But you know, it's back to giving y'all. I want to let them run the album up. Let's listen to the album. It's 24 songs, because I ain't want to just keep on dropping.
Yeah.
Dropping behind this 24 songs. Let them, you know what I'm saying, let them get through the album, you know what I'm saying, give them something. And that's right back to dropping new shit, you feel me? Because this summer for me crazy summer.
Hell yeah.
I ain't stopping, I promise you. I ain't stopping this summer. I'm all bombs. Coming from the whole gang. Coming from Forever Paid, PIE,
Damn right.
Moochie Finger drop, we coming with the whole gang, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hell yeah, Moochie, man, are we gonna get something this month, next month? When, man? The fans waiting.
Very soon.
Okay. The political answer, respect.
The Progress Report.